past, we would do things for compliance. If they said curriculum coverage, I would design a tool, maybe photocopy the one from the circuit, and the educator would just write down things. And later you would realize they don't even know what they have written there. They would just take like a book and copy topics, okay? Or if the teacher is lazy, write 100% covered to avoid mentioning of the aspects of the curriculum which were not, because we were not really into the exhaustion of the curriculum. We were not really into the, we didn't like cut it into pieces and understand it, yeah. So now when we are talking about curriculum coverage, I would take like a piece of extracts from the policy of the work that a teacher should cover during a particular term, and I would take a teacher's task to check if the task is covering all those aspects. That is the beginning of the term. In preparation for the task, for the work of the term, we begin with the planning of the assessment tasks and really designing them, moderate them, and put it away. Then the teacher must teach everything that he was supposed to have covered in terms of the policy and in terms of the task. So now for this term, during the last week of May and beginning of June, I will take all the learners' books and check if the curriculum has been flowing per policy, and if indeed the flow of the teaching of the curriculum in the class was actually doing justice to the task that was already assessed at the beginning of the term. So this is an example of the extracts from the policy that I use. I will look at a policy like this one is quite different. One is for the language, one is for the life skills. Okay, this is grade 4. This is an overview of the topics. The topics must be covered. That task must cover all, and it also goes to show you what needs to be included in the assessment task itself, formulated. Yeah, so I put the task here and I put the policy here, and I make sure they're speaking the same language. The same will happen when I finally take the learner's book to make sure, because it is not enough to say the teacher has a lesson plan, because normally they do it for compliance and they put it away and it never gets to be visited. This time around, we make sure that the curriculum plans are alive. We live what we have planned. They control our activities as we engage with the curriculum itself in terms of delivery and reporting. Yeah, so this is what we do. And what else did I want to show? Yeah, the other thing that I check in terms of the task that has been assessed is the weight. You will find that it's a beautiful paper, no like errors, grammatical errors, but in terms of the weight itself, it's yes or no. Choose the correct one. Match column A with column B. It doesn't have a question on explain, which seeks to check the in-depth understanding of the work that the learner was supposed. So this is another piece of the policy that I use. I keep it with me in my personal file. I just photocopy it for me. Every time when I go to visit, I make sure that my visit is informed by policy. Not only this one, but also the one in the other file. Or we have a big school policy for every other thing, and we have a section of the policy which is focusing on assessment and teaching, to make sure that even that policy is being complied with. And that makes my work as principal very easy, because it's something that educators know about. They know what is expected of them. When I go there, it's just to confirm if it is not done. If it is not done, then we must come in and intervene and make sure that it is correctly done. Yes.